and welcome to NEW New News. This is new news where sometimes no news is better than our news. You didn't say that right. You made it sound like no news at all would be better than our news. Rephrase that. Say it in a different light. But that's just it. There is no light out here. Yes, excuse me. I think I said that wrong. Yes, let me try to rephrase that. Where no news is better than our news. I'm Melissa G. And we are... Oh, where are we? Just get back to it. Yeah, we are somewhere here in Ohio, somewhere, tonight. And we have had a report of an outbuilding being toppled onto its top from a big gust of wind with a baby that was being housed inside that is now laying outside in the elements, the rain and the wind. You heard me right, folks. A baby. So yes, we are going to make our way up to where the report of this baby being exposed to the rain and the elements after this building toppled onto its top where this baby was being housed. And we're going to go right onto the scene live. That's right, folks, a baby has been exposed to the elements. Well, a baby doll, that is. I just came home from helping my neighbor. One of her buildings toppled in the wind and her stuff was laying out in the rain, mud. And this baby was out. She got muddy, she somewhat wet. She told me to take it and keep it, but I'm going to clean it up. It's a Pat Moulton, looks like 2006, AEL. She's got soft vinyl head that has like stuffing in it. Her limbs are not a real soft, but they're a little bit of a soft vinyl and they have stuffing in them. She has a little bit of a wig cap. I want to get her clothes off before her cloth body gets soiled. So it looks like her cloth body has already gotten soiled. So I'm going to get some clean water and wash down her limbs and her cloth body before it dries and stains. And I'm going to put her clothes in for a soak. She's been completely cleaned. Her cloth body's fine. It's wet. It'll dry. There's no staining. Her hair, she's got a wig cap. Her hair has been rinsed out and conditioned and combed out. She's got a little long ponytail on the top. She's actually pretty cute. She's got applied lashes. She's a factory doll. The thing about her is she's very stiff and her body is very short and her arms are very short. And I believe the legs are more of a 3/4. What they're put on is a full leg. But look at her feet. She's got some fat, good-sized feet. So she hasn't woke up yet. I don't think she's unconscious. I think she's just sleeping. Her clothes are in for a soak. They're those doll clothes that are kind of a rough, I don't know what it is. outfit, like a cheap dog clothes material, and it's like I said, it's rough and stuff wants to stick to it. I believe I can get them clean. I believe she would be better suited in some real baby clothes. I'll see what the family wants me to do here at the doll hospital, doll rescue. Looks like they're coming clean. So I've got to give my neighbor a call and give her an update on the baby. When I rescued her, my neighbor said, just keep her. So I want to make sure that they don't want their baby back. If they don't want her back, then I'm going to make her a new cloth body that's more suited for her arms and legs and a little more length on the body. So I'm going to give him a call and we'll find out what is the future of this baby. I have reached out to the family, and I'm not sure that they have an interest in taking this baby back. She has armature in her arms. Her arms are very, very short. No armature in the legs, but they will hardly move because her stuffing is so tight. And her legs are, I think, should have been on like maybe the 3/4 leg. Her mouth is open, so I'm guessing that she had a pacifier. I need to get a flashlight and look and see just how far that goes down in there. Looks like maybe a bug could crawl in there. Look at her. She's kind of cute. Okay, I got a flashlight to make sure that she doesn't have any bugs in her mouth or anything. And it appears that the vinyl just goes in a little way. And it was either painted black, like to give it depth. I tried cleaning it with a toothbrush and a Q-tip. It was really hard to get to, but it doesn't seem to be dirty. Okay, so the baby has been all cleaned. She's been blushed. Her hair has been combed and styled. You can see the blushing, which does give her a more realistic look. She seems to have a vein here. You can see more blushing that I've given her. She seems to have a vein here. The fingernails on this hand seem to be a little more worn. You can see the blushing I did on the ears. This is all just basic blushing. And I've got a pacifier here ready for her, but she's not waking up. So I'm going to listen to her heart rate to see how she's doing. So this thing actually does work because I just tried it on myself. So I'm going to put it here around her heart, and I'm having trouble coming up with a heartbeat. I'm really concerned about this baby. So I'm not really hearing anything. But I guess that's alright because she is a baby that doesn't have a heartbeat. So I think she's not unconscious. I think she's still just sleeping. It was a very traumatic experience. I have to say that it does concern me when a baby won't wake up. When my son was born, they brought him into my room so I could breastfeed him. And they left him with me. The nurse went out and she, allowed enough time for that to occur, and I could not get him to wake up. It didn't matter what I did. I could not get him to wake up to eat. So I thought, after a while that I'd just have to wait for the nurse to come back and then tell her, I couldn't get him to wake up to eat. So she came back in, and she was not happy. And I'm like, well, I can't get him to wake up. And so she worked with him. She moved him around. She took his clothes off. She moved him around more, picked him up, patted him around, and she couldn't get him to wake up. And, it appeared to me that he was sleeping and not, anything really wrong with him. But I think after a long while, we did get him to wake up. But, it's a newborn baby. They're used to being in the womb for 9 months, and nobody disturbs them, and all of a sudden, they're supposed to change their routine of not being disturbed with some nurse coming in, every 4 hours or 3 hours, whatever it was, and wanting them to eat. So, I think he was just adjusting to life outside the womb there. And I'm not really terribly concerned about this baby not waking up. Well, I don't know. I'm going to have a little bit of mixed feelings about it. This is why I don't have hardly any sleeping babies in my nursery, because I can't get them to wake up.